Hey, welcome back to another Axe Cards video, and we're going to be going over another complete set here, which is Rebel Clash. So this complete master set, I should say, is 360 cards, which includes every card included in booster packs for Rebel Clash. As always, I'll start off with the reverse holo versions of the cards just to kind of get them out of the way. The things most people want to check out anyway are the secret rares, which are the shiniest and most glitzy of cards from the set. Rebel Clash is one of my favorite sets here in Sword and Shield so far. I'm making this video a ways after it was released because I actually had a hard time getting all the cards I needed for this complete set. So normally I have them up kind of as they're released based on the amount of product I do buy and sell for the business, but this time, for whatever reason, I had a hard time picking up some of the last couple cards I needed, last couple secret rare cards I needed. When I get there, I'll let you know who were the holdouts. But as always, it's usually fun collecting. The modern era cards are way more difficult to get your hands on complete sets, and they're pretty much quite a punishment trying to get everything together just because of how difficult it is to pull, especially the secret rares. The secret rares are really tough to come by. Usually in these modern sets you can get complete sets, so everything not including full arts and secret rares. Normally you can pick up one of those in around about a case, so around about 5-6 boxes. You can get pretty lucky and pick up all those cards, but in order to get a set such as this, which I'm showing here, which is every single card you can get from a booster pack, you're gonna need anywhere between 7 to 10 cases, which is 42 to 60 boxes. And even sometimes then you can get pretty unlucky, which is why I've always said Pokemon is kind of really sticking it to the collectors, those who like to be completionists, because it just is super tough to manage to get your hands in these complete sets unless you're, you know, either super wealthy, or you're such as myself, you're buying and selling, because it's just not fun. So we're coming out down here to the end of the Pokemon cards, and then we go into the trainers. Boss's Orders there is pretty much the most popular trainer card in the entire set, but others have been pretty popular as well for play, like the Scoop Up Net. Quite a few decks use that as well, and also the different energy cards like Capture Energy and Speed Energy and Twin Energy even see quite a bit of play. Okay, so let's move on to the set itself, and we start with Caterpie as the first card in the set. Like I was saying, there are 360 cards included in the entire master set. Our first V and VMAX cards is Rillaboom, so it does have a V and VMAX version of each. And then without missing a beat, we go into the Eldegoss V, and we do have holos for Flapple and Appleton. And then Ninetales does get the ultra rare treatment as well as just a regular rare. Lots of Ninetales. Arcanine looks pretty fierce in the set. We do get V and VMAX versions of Cinderace as well. And as you guessed it, we're also going to get versions for Inteleon and Inteleon VMAX. Also, Milotic does get the ultra rare treatment also though. And as promised, the Inteleon V and the Inteleon VMAX as well. This is actually what I have in the background, the Inteleon VMAX League Battle deck. There included the 2 of the Inteleon V and VMAXs, which are what I just showed you from Rebel Clash. Luxray again has a rare holo here. And moving right along, Bolton. This is the first time we did see an ultra rare card of Bolton. And we also got the Toxtricity and Toxtricity VMAX, as well as the Pincurchin for the lightning type Pokemon ultra rares. More Peko looking particularly cute. Clefable had a rare holo version as well as Galarian Cursola. Moving right along. Some of the more popular cards in the set were the Dragapult line. It had a rare holo and also an ultra rare and VMAX version of the card. Galarian SWSH did have a rare holo as well. Moving along into the fighting and into the hundreds. Sandaconda got another rare, ultra rare treatment as well. And we got a Phalanx V for the first time, I believe, as well as a rare version. Darkness type, we got a Malamar V and Malamar V Max. And we also got a Grimmsnarl rare holo. Moving into metal type now. Aegislash seems to turn up in most sets. I don't know, Pokemon really is keen on including Aegislash in loads of stuff. We got a Caparaja and a Caparaja V Max. Duraludon to get a rare holo treatment. We did get just regular rares of Zacian and Zamazenta, which was kind of different, alongside a pretty cute looking Snorlax. Moving on to the end of the colorless type Pokemon. We have Bunnelby, got a Yukimori clay treatment artwork, which is pretty cool. And then we have Double V, which is the final Pokemon card in the set. Well, before we get to full arts and such. And then we move on to the trainers. So Boss's Orders is a rare holo in the Rebel Clash set. It's been reprinted many times as a non-holo rare, but when it first turned up here, it was a rare holo, and pretty harder to come by, I should say, than the other trainers in the set, being that it was a rare holo. Skyla made a return here as well. We hadn't seen Skyla for quite some time. I think not since Breakthrough. Capture Energy, like I was saying, is a pretty popular card. And then we also got the Horror Energy, Speed Energy, and Twin Energy. So moving on to the full art cards. Rillaboom, Eldegoss, Ninetales, really nice looking card. Did get a Cinderace and a Milotic, and also Inteleon with his gun pose there. He looks like James Bond. I like it. Then moving on for the rest of the full arts, we did get Bolton and also Toxtricity. Then we had Dragapult, Sandaconda, Phalanx, Malamar. This is actually one of the final cards I had to pull. Was being elusive for some inexplicable reason. We have Caparaja, Double as again our final full art Pokemon. And then Boss's Orders did make it into a full art trainer. We had 3 more full art trainers. We got Milo, Oleana, and also Sonia. And then on to the Rainbow Rare Pokemon. We got Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon, as you'd expect. And then we got Toxtricity, Dragapult, which is another one of the hard ones for me to pull, and also Malamar. And rounding out the final of the Pokemon cards were Caparaja VMAX. And then moving on to the trainers, we got 4 trainer secret rares, just like we got for the full arts. So Boss's Orders, Milo, Oleana, Sonia. And then the 2 Pokemon Gold cards we got this time out were Frostmoth. Then we had Galarian Berserker. And then we had 4 trainer gold cards as well. We had Big Charm, Scoop Up Net, and to round out everything, our Tool Scraper and Twin Energy. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the deep dive into Rebel Clash. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I try to get back to everyone who has any questions. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you with our next video.